The Daily Wake Up. Visualize your future, behave in ways needed to create your future, execute your new behaviors to fulfill your mission. We are mission chasers. Good morning, gentlemen. This is John Vickers, host of The Daily Wake Up, the owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the Courageous Men program. We help men become elite versions of themselves through fitness, faith, family, and finances. This is episode 40 of The Daily Wake Up. Okay, and today's episode, it's about you, and it's about your kids. It's about me. It's about my kids. Your kids are a reflection of you. Okay, think about that. Everything that your kids are right now are because of you and the person that you are, how you have raised them, what values you've instilled in them, if you've even instilled values in them, what type of routines and strategies and thought patterns you've put in their head. And there's obviously some outside influence, right? Like we have teachers and we have friends and we have other people that are outside influences. But ultimately, our kids are a full reflection of who we are and what we are. And whether you want to admit that or not, that's 100% the truth. Our kids have certain patterns because we allow certain things in their lives, or we allow them to do certain things in their lives, or we don't allow them to do certain things in their lives. Their thinking, their mindset is based off from things that we have put in their minds. Okay, things that we've said to them, whether it be negative or positive. Okay, so I truly, truly want you to think about that and think about the things that come out of your mouth and the way that you frame things and say things. Your kids are taking that 100% at face value. So if you are telling your child that they're a bad kid because they made a bad decision, that is going to go in their subconscious. Right? You could hear 100 great things, right? You could hear 100 great things about you and about yourself. But that one bad thing is the one thing that's going to stand out. And that one thing is typically what's going to go into your self-conscious or your subconscious. So then you start thinking you are that one bad thing rather than the 99 good things that you were told that you were. So your kids, who you are supposed to be their filter, are hearing what you're telling them, what you're saying to them, what you are putting into their minds and their heads and allowing them to see and not see. Actually, I was talking to one of my clients today, and he said first he started talking about his son, right? His son played flag football this Sunday and scored 3 touchdowns. And he said on the 3rd touchdown was actually his best touchdown. So his son's only like 6 or 7. He's 7. He's 7 years old. Took a little stutter step in and then stepped out. And my client was like, I didn't teach him that. I was like, oh man, like he must be like watching some Barry Sanders videos or something like that. And he's like, yeah, he probably is, because all we let him watch on YouTube are football and baseball, which I was like, oh shit, like I love that, because some of the stuff that my son watches, I hate it. I hate him being on his iPad, to be honest with you. Hate it. I think it's one of the worst things that he could possibly be on. I don't like it at all. And he loves to spend time on it. He spends a lot of time on it, and I absolutely 100% hate it. But I 100% have control of him being in that or not, and what he's watching on that. So that made me think about this and think about like how important it is as a parent to set boundaries for our kids and teach our kids positive things and positive words and positively reinforce what they're doing and what they're not doing, and reframing their minds into thinking that they are capable of doing things. Like, I want my kids to think that nothing is impossible. I want them to believe in themselves 100% fully and completely. So think about what you are putting into your kids' minds. Are you putting positivity, love, growth mindset, or are you putting negativity, hate, yelling, screaming, and fixed mindset into their minds? What are you doing? What are you allowing them to do? That's one thing I want you to think about. Okay? And this is one thing that we're going to be going deep into in our Courageous Men program. Courageous Men program and our F4 method, which I'm about to launch here in the next couple weeks. So I want you to be on the lookout for that. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me at any point. Now, if you find any value in this podcast, please share it with friends that you think it would bring value to. Share that, and I would love for you to do that. And always remember, chase your mission. Talk to you tomorrow.